All right, so I haven't done one of these in a while, a response video to another channel. And if you don't know what it is, you can answer these, I believe it's 10 questions about the subject. Then you just do a video on it and share it with someone else and challenge them to answer it. And it's a fun thing to do. And so the channel I'm answering is Channel Donstar. Channel Donstar, that's how you spell it, channel, and then Donstar. I think there's only one R in that because that'd be weird in like German, like if there was like two R's. But he tagged me because he tagged a few other, kind of known YouTubers or whatever. And so I don't know why he tagged me. I've got like below 1,000 subs right now. But hey, thank you for the support. And so I thought I'd write them down in my horrible chicken scratch handwriting and try. So if I'm struggling to read these questions because I can't remember shit, just bear with me. And I'm really trying here. So it's all about comedy movies and comedians and stuff. So I guess what I do is kind of comic. It's either very sad or comic. I don't know what it is. I don't claim to be any stand up or anything. So don't come at me all fucking. But anyway, I don't know why you come at anybody that way. Like unless you're trying to scare. Anyway, you hide in the bush in the middle of the night, and some little kids walking. But I guess it would kind of scare somebody. Again, off on a tangent. All right, the first question he asked was the first movie you ever remember laughing your ass off to, and the first movie I mean, really like hurt myself laughing was Howard Stern's Private Parts. I remember watching that in the theater and just remember the girl with the kielbasa. She's like giving head to the kielbasa in the studio, and they're doing an NBC studio tour. And it was just like the puppet show that he did as a kid when they were, because I related to him on a lot of levels, sadly enough, as far as the type of humor that he's got. So yeah, I think that was the first movie really. I mean, I'd seen other funny movies before that, but that was the first movie that really I remember physically hurting myself laughing in the theater. Like it hurt my ribs. It really did. I remember like I can't take another joke in this because it's gonna fucking kill me. Number two is a movie that's supposed to be funny but that you think sucks. A movie that's supposed to be funny, but most movies, I can't pick one, but it's got to be most movies with Ben Stiller. I don't find that guy funny. I just, there's something that takes me out of a movie with that guy in it, with the exception being Something About Mary. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, so I really can't think of a movie that everybody else thought was hilarious, but I thought sucked. But I'd have to say it's most things with probably Ben Stiller in it. He's got a lot. Oh, no, most things with Adam Sandler in it. Fuck, is he not funny? But sorry, that's just my opinion. So I don't have one movie. I can't really. That's a hard question for me to answer. Number three question: favorite movie comedian and why? Like somebody who just played a comedian in a movie, or a movie about a comedian. That question kind of confuses me. Favorite movie comedian. Favorite movie comedian. Is it a comedian who's done a movie? I would have to say one of my favorite comedy films I've seen has been Sarah Silverman's Jesus is Magic. I thought that was she has these little skits in between where she's singing to old people in nursing home, telling them they're all going to die soon. Then it transitions to stand up, and it goes back from stand up to another skit. And I just like anybody who's got the balls to say half the things she does and isn't afraid of repercussions. So that's the last. I would say her. I guess Sarah Silverman, like comedy movie actress or whatever. I don't know. I guess well, she is a movie comedian. All right. Number four question. A comedy movie that you were anticipating you would love but didn't. Comedy movie I was anticipating I would love but I did not love. I don't love any movies really. That's just weird if you like love a movie. Like you don't want to fuck the movie. Ooh, I might get struck down for that. Sorry. Bleep bleep. Um, okay, it was Four Weddings and a Funeral. That's the one. I'd heard a lot about it, and my then girlfriend at that time was telling me like, "We got to watch. It's hilarious. Everybody's saying it's hilarious." I'm like, "Okay, I don't know if it's that fucking guy who looks like he never gets any sleep. What's his name? I don't even know the British actor who got caught with the horrible tranny. The movie just was not funny to me. Maybe it's a British sense of humor thing, and I just as an American didn't get it. But yeah, I would say it was Four Weddings and a Funeral because I heard, oh, it's funny. It's really, really funny. Oh no, you're gonna love. I swear, it's funny. And it's like it was not freaking funny at all to me. And that's so yeah. Four Weddings and a Funeral was a movie I was kind of anticipating to love, and I just didn't. Number five is a hard question to answer too because it's what is the funniest scene in any comedy movie? Okay, the one that's there's more than so many. All right, I'm gonna go back. to when I was real young, and it's something that I think it holds the test of time. Then maybe that's what is the funniest to you. It's something that will still crack me up to this day. It's something that cracked me up when I was a kid, and maybe it was just the physical comedy of it, but it was a scene in Airplane where the nun is singing that this girl's like cancer, is going to die or something like that. She got a heart condition, and then she gets really into the song, and she swings the guitar around, and it knocks the girl's vein out, and the girl's like, like twitching and dying and shit, and she manages to put the needle back in her arm to get her like whatever she needed to survive, and then goes backwards and does it again. Describing it does not do it justice. Go look for that scene. I'm sure you could just find it on YouTube by itself. And it just cracked me up. And to me, that made me almost piss my pants and can still really bust me up. So I would say the scene in the Airplane where the girl gets her IV knocked out. Number 6, a comedian everyone loves but you hate. Jerry Seinfeld. I don't even have to think about that for 5 seconds. I don't get why he's so funny. All he ever does is bitch and moan in a very Jewy type way. I was wondering, why do they call them car tires? Are they really tires? Do they belong on just cars? They're on bicycles too. I don't get how he's funny. I don't fucking get, but God bless him. He's making $1 bajillion and all that. So Jerry Seinfeld to me is not funny at all. I never thought Seinfeld the show was funny. I felt like an alien when everybody else was like laughing at it. I'm like, it felt like some joke I wasn't in on. It's just not fucking funny. It's about yada yada yada. It's a show about nothing. The fuck? I couldn't make a show like that about nothing. What are you talking about? I think everybody was high in the 90s, fucking not telling me, and I just was the only sober one at that point until like 97. That's a story I'm not going to go into now, but then I got out of it. Long story. All right. Number 7 is a comedy film not praised enough. A comedy film that's not praised enough. God, I can't really think of one offhand. Schindler's List. Yeah, it would have to be that. I mean, like, everybody's all, always down on it. It's like, there are funny parts there. I mean, come on. It's obviously was meant to be a comedy. I mean, just stop it. So I'm going to say Schindler's List. I'm going to get in trouble for that. 8, favorite television comedy. Oh, that's an easy one, South Park. They've been cutting edge. I don't care what the fuck you say. They have not lost their edge. They're one of the few shows out there today. It's been, 21 plus years later, is still just as fucking funny to me as it ever was. It has, ups and downs like any other show does, but hilarious to me. Number 9. Which do you prefer, gross out comedy or slapstick? Neither. Like, either one to me, I can't pick that because either one can be good if it's done well. Slapstick can be... I guess I would have to... If I had to choose between the two, I'd say gross out because I hate the Three Stooges. I never got just, yuck, yuck, yuck and all that, but I just like, it's just a bunch of retarded men hitting each other. I don't understand why this is funny. Like, if it's just that, if it's just slapsticky, I don't get it. But slapstick can be funny in certain instances. But if I had to choose, like, are you going to see slapstick comedies the rest of your life? Or are you going to choose to see gross out comedies? I guess it would have to be gross out. But there's room for both. But just like, old-timey slapsticky shit like, oh, whoa, hurt my head. Or, who's on first? That's not slapstick, though. It's old-timey comedy, you know what I mean? Like Three Stooges type shit I'm just not into. I God bless them, though. Number 10. This is the last question. The best comedian out there today. Oh, that's like the hardest question. Depends on what your sense of style is as far as who you like. Who makes me laugh the most? Jesus Christ, I don't know. I would have to say who makes sense to me the most, and to me is one of the funniest guys out there, would be... It's a tie there. It's got to be a tie. It's between Dave Chappelle and it's between Louis Black. Like, it's just, I can't separate those two because they're kind of different styles. But Louis Black, Dave Chappelle are the best comics out there today, I think. I mean, there's others or up and comers, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I answered all the questions and I didn't fuck them up too badly. So, hey, high five to me, right? So, retweet this or share it, or I don't know what I'm doing. I would link other people's channels in here. I really do this all from a phone and don't know how to. I've tried to link shit. I've tried to share and be friends and put captions on. And if I do, you can't click on them. I don't know what I'm doing. I need a laptop eventually. I mean, this is, and I need bath towels too, but that's a different story. I'm like poor, but whatever. So yeah, Raj, I hope I answered all these to your satisfaction. I don't know how funny this was supposed to be, but I answered them, and now I need coffee because they are closing Starbucks down. So I told you that day is coming. It's happening sometime next week. I'm preparing. I've already got like 20 mochas in the back. I got to go get more because I believe the children will want some. All right. Thanks for including me on this thing. And if any of you want to participate in it, make your own video on it. And, follow those questions. He's got those questions actually written where you can look at them on the page where he's doing this. And you can do it too. You can make your own videos. You can challenge other people to answer those questions. Why not? Let's pass it around like a bad STD. Let's go.